Welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're unpacking a really remarkable story of transformation.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Jay Shetty. You've probably heard the name, very associated with mindfulness, making wisdom go viral, that kind of thing.
Right. He's everywhere now.
Exactly. So our mission today in this deep dive is really to pull out the most important nuggets from his journey for you.
Yeah, and what's so interesting, I think, is how his path kind of reveals these unexpected ways to make a profound impact. It really defies the usual ideas about purpose and success.
It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay's early life, London, pretty standard stuff, right?
Yeah.
University, business degree, looked like a conventional path.
Totally conventional.
But then this pivotal moment, he goes to a talk given by a monk.
And that wasn't just any talk, was it?
No, apparently it just fundamentally shifted how he saw everything, his whole perception of like what life was about.
It really did, and that led him to make this honestly radical decision. He just left that comfortable life, the degree path.
Threw it all away.
Pretty much. And spent the next 3 years living as a Hindu monk.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine trading, a business suit for robes, shaved head, getting up at 4 a.m.
Oh, right.
For meditation, yeah. Practicing gratitude, just immersing himself completely in ancient wisdom, in an ashram, focused on discipline, study.
That's
Yeah.
quite the leap, a huge shift.
Yeah.
So what did he really gain from that deep down?
Well, he talks about learning that true wealth wasn't, things you own.
Right, not possessions.
No, it was
Yeah.
about inner peace, finding a real sense of purpose and service to others. He developed this incredible self-awareness, mental discipline, really learning to master his mind.
Which must have been crucial for what came next.
Absolutely. That internal shift, that strength he built became the foundation for his next big move.
Which was also pretty courageous, right? In 2013, deciding to leave the monastery.
To re-enter the world he'd left behind.
And that wasn't smooth sailing, was it? I read he faced like huge difficulties, rejection.
Oh, massive rejection. It wasn't easy at all. Think about spent 3 years as a monk on your standard corporate job application.
Yeah, you can just imagine the interviews. What do you think they were missing? Like, what was the core misunderstanding?
Well, it wasn't just a weird experience. It was a total clash of paradigms, I think. They saw a gap in his resume.
Right, a blank space.
But he'd actually cultivated, deep focus, incredible resilience, empathy, communication skills, things that are super valuable.
But just not on the checklist.
Exactly. Not recognized on a typical CV. He got, over 40 job rejections?
40. That's rough. Must have been a time of real uncertainty. Self-doubt, maybe?
For sure. But what's fascinating is how that rejection didn't actually stop him. It wasn't an endpoint. It sort of redirected him powerfully.
Yeah, it didn't derail him. It actually seemed to, solidify his real mission.
He held on to that purpose he'd found, wanting to share the wisdom he gained.
And he saw an opportunity.
He did. He realized, okay, the digital world, that's the platform.
So he started making videos.
Short ones, really insightful, taking these complex, ancient ideas.
Things that could feel really abstract.
Right, and making them accessible, engaging, for people living busy, modern lives.
He didn't just simplify, though, did he? It felt like more than that.
No, he really mastered visual storytelling. He could take these, millennia-old philosophies and distill them into these bite-sized, emotionally resonant little videos.
That people could actually relate to.
Exactly. They spoke to modern anxieties, but with this ancient grounding. And it worked. This mix of his genuine experience, the monk background, and this relatable wisdom. It just clicked.
And the videos took off.
They went viral. Big time. Caught the eye of Ariana Huffington.
Ah, that was the connection.
Yeah, and that really transformed him into this, global phenomenon, all dedicated to his phrase, making wisdom go viral. Now he's got best-selling books, podcasts, reaching millions.
It's an incredible arc. So, okay, let's boil this down. We've looked at the journey, the pivots. What are the key takeaways here for you listening?
Well, first, I think it shows that purpose often finds you in really unexpected places.
Well, sometimes way outside your comfort zone, like, a monastery.
Exactly. His came from radical detachment, really. Second, rejection isn't the end. Often it's actually a redirection.
Like a catalyst.
Yeah.
His struggles pushed him to create his own thing.
His own, more authentic path, arguably leading to bigger impact than a corporate job ever would have.
Okay, third point.
True strength really does come from within, that monastic training, that discipline. It gave him this incredible mental resilience.
To handle the rejection, the uncertainty.
And turn it into fuel for this huge global mission. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And the last one.
I'd say the greatest service is sharing your authentic self, your unique wisdom.
He didn't try to hide the monk part.
No, he embraced it. He built on it, bridging those ancient ideas with modern life in a way only he really could.
So, thinking about all this, these lessons from Jay's path,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder, doesn't it? How might embracing your own unique journey, even if it seems totally unconventional, open doors you haven't even thought of?
Yeah, and that really raises a final question, maybe. What unexpected experiences, maybe even difficult ones, in your life, things that seem unusual right now, what might they actually be shaping you for? Something extraordinary you just haven't quite realized yet.